blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time. That's my girl right there.
Salutations, Earthlings! Welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Did you miss me? Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, I missed y'all. But we are back. You know, I was making movies and doing plays and doing all the things. And so I had to take this 52-year-old brain and choose one, okay? So here we are. I am so excited to be back. Happy New Year to everyone that's watching. Happy New Year to everyone that's listening. I missed you so much. So, how is everyone? How are you? If you're on the YouTube channel, chime in, comment. If you're on the Facebook, chime in, comment. If I can't see you, I will comment after the show. I'll be honest with y'all because sometimes I can see stuff and sometimes I can't. But I am honored to be back here with you all. Give me 1 second. And I'm getting over this. I had something that was like COVID, but it wasn't COVID. And they said it was like the flu. It mimicked the flu, but it wasn't the flu. And it was a 48-hour bug. So y'all be aware it's going around. Okay. It doesn't test positive for COVID or the flu, but it feels like you have COVID and the flu. And I've coughed for like 2 weeks until a few days ago. Yes. Yes. It was fun. Lots of fun. But here we are. I missed y'all. We are going to get to the sponsors real quick. And then we're going to bring on our guests. I'm sorry that we are running late. We had some technical difficulties because the platform that I use made some changes. And then, you know, when changes happen. So first sponsor of the Crazy Carla Concoctions is The Sweetest Line. And so The Sweetest Line by Micaiah Mitchell, that's who does my lovely locks. And y'all, my 20-year lockiversary was January 1st. I have been locked for 20 years. And this woman here, my sis, she keeps me looking locked and lovely. If you would go follow her on Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok under The Sweetest Lime, at The Sweetest Lime. She's also on Facebook under The Sweetest Lime now, so you can follow her there. She is Micaiah Mitchell. If you want to call her, if you're in North Carolina, you can call her at 336-734-3307. She does make house calls, even though she has a brick and mortar location. You know, just call her. Go to the website, The Sweetest Lime. Everything's on her page. And when you do, you can hit that code there also, if you're watching, and let her know that Carla sent you. All right. Then my next sponsor is Intuitive Readings by Myra. Now, Myra has her own show on Blast now, too, and it's phenomenal. I think she's up to like her 19th episode now. But Myra, she reads your energy, and she is amazing, baby. She be telling you stuff about yourself, and you be like, oh, I don't want no parts of this. But I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's not voodoo. It's none of that stuff. You need to get you an energy reading. You need to get you an intuitive reading. Your energy tells her what to tell you. And I'm telling you, unless you've experienced it, man, you got to experience it. So if you're local here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, her phone number is 336-480-1653. You can also hit the QR code there. Her website is Intuitive Readings by Myra. She also does virtual readings. So please check her out and let her know. Oh, go to intuitivereadingsbymyra.com and let her know that Carla sent you. And last but not least, we have Myra again, but this time we have Made with Love by Myra, because Myra makes all kinds of stuff. She makes the shea butters, candles. She has a new incense out. She makes the trinkets. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this woman she makes perfume and oils. She's so dope. So you can go to madewithlove.myra.co, not com, but .co. And if you want to buy any of the things off of her site, go do that. Also, go watch her show. Her show is also on Blast, and it's a phenomenal show. And I promise you, you'll like it. So that does it for our sponsors. I thank you, each and every sponsor, Makaya and Miss Myra. I really appreciate your support. So tonight, our featured artist tonight, our featured interviewee tonight is the person that I call twin. I call her twin. I met Jackie in Houston, Texas years ago. I can't remember how long it's been. I want to say it was the year Pinky was born. So 8 years ago, y'all. It'll be 8 years ago. In March. I know when I met her because I met her in Houston, Texas. And I'm going to tell y'all that story when she comes on, but it's crazy because she lives 30 minutes from me and we met in Houston, Texas. And we've been friends ever since. So I call her a sis. She's like a sis to me. She is a singing ass, dancing, acting phenomenon. That's what I call her. She's a triple threat. She can do it all. And not only that, she's just one of the nicest people ever. She's sweet and she's kind and she's genuine. So I want to introduce to some and reintroduce to others none other than Miss Jackie Renee.
Hello, everybody. Hey, twin.
Pew, pew, pew. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, my God. I finally got you on here, girl.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while. So, hey, I'm here. It just,
Hey. But it's time, girl, because you've been doing, you doing it.
Hey, I said that my theme for 2026 is to do it scared. Do it scared. You know how you have those things that you want to do and you've been talking about for years. Well, this year I said, you know what? I'm going to do it scared. Because sometimes we have apprehensions about those things and we really get in our heads and sometimes talk ourselves out of those things. I am notorious for doing that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do something different in 2026. I'm going to do it scared.
Well, hallelujah. Just like the great Joyce Meyer said, do it scared. You know, that's one of my favorite books. Actually, I read that book years ago, and that's really when I started really doing my comedy. When I read her book, Do It Afraid. Yeah. And that's something as an entertainer that you have to get used to, doing it afraid and doing it uncomfortable, because sometimes you'll do something like, we're going to talk about that. You had a solo show this past weekend and it was phenomenal. And you were a bundle of nerves, but I was like, girl, you got that. And you got in there and you tore that damn mic up. You worked that mic like it was a job. I know that mic was tight when you put it down. And we're going to give the people a little taste, because I mean, Jackie.
I was having fun, and I got to give a shout out to the Allure Collective Band.
Oh, yeah,
Yo,
girl.
those brothers are bad. When I
They
tell
were
you,
showing out.
and just to give you just a little bit of behind the scenes, this was the first time that I ever performed with them. We had no rehearsal whatsoever. And when I, got on the mic and said to the crowd, yo, I like just met these dudes. I'm serious.
Everybody said, huh? We was like, but I knew, but I was like, it's gonna work because
Yeah.
you're all artists and you're all musicians, and it was phenomenal. And then having Raven there holding it down.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, the songbird Raven is amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
She has been such of an influence on me, even though she's younger than me.
Yeah, she's a veteran though. That girl is that girl's a vet. Yeah.
She's been out here paying her dues. And so
Mm-hmm.
what I love about her is that she really, really encourages me to continue what I'm doing.
I love that girl. Yes.
It's always good when you have those sisters in song that encourage you instead of like, oh, you didn't hit that note right, or oh, I don't like her outfit. I love working with the artists that are willing to encourage each other, because I try to encourage everybody that I can, because we all out here, there's enough out here for us all to eat. You know
Say
what I mean?
It again. Say it again.
There's enough out here for all of us to eat. Okay.
No jealousy. For what?
There's no need for us to tear each other down. For real.
Absolutely.
Real
rap.
I live by that. So, when you have a sister like the songbird Raven, they'll
in your corner.
What?
You winning. Yeah, and she got that Leo love. Cause we love to tell people, hey girl, you can do it. Hey dude, you can do it. Seriously. Yes. We really want the best for everybody that's attached to us. And that's how we are genuinely. And Raven is definitely, shout out to Songbird Raven. That's my baby right there. I tell all the time, I'll be like, that's one of my babies. And I love her because she's just such a sweet spirit. She's not grimy like some of the people in this industry. She really don't have that on her. And that's a blessing too when you're dealing with her, So before we go further, tell the people where you're from and where you're at.
Okay. So I'm out of Greensboro, North Carolina, but I am originally from the oldest Black established town in America, named Princeville, North Carolina. Okay.
Yes.
Princeville, North Carolina. Now I have to say Tarboro for postal reasons, because that's the biggest city around us. But I'm gonna put some respect on Princeville's name, because Princeville is the oldest established Black community
in America.
So yes, so that's where I'm from. And I've always been around music. I went to Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church back in the day. You got to put the missionary in there.
Yeah, okay? That's what anointing is, girl. Okay.
And so when I was growing up, my mother had me in the choir and doing plays and doing poetry in the church. So, because she always wanted to keep me busy. And, I lost my mom in 2017. But when I tell you, I thank God that I had the mother that I did.
Right.
She was a great influence. She really, really enhanced my creativity. Anytime I wanted to do something, like in singing or drawing or whatever, she supported. So, I miss her. But
I know you do.
She's always with me. Her and my Aunt Dot. Oh, my Aunt Dot was my auntie.
I love me some Aunt Dot.
I mean, don't I ain't gonna get in trouble. I love all my aunties. Okay, if y'all
But you
watch.
grew up with Aunt Dots. Yes. But it's a difference when they live with you.
Yeah.
It's a
And
difference.
yeah. When they live with you, it is different. She was like
Trust
my
me.
second mother. So, and I lost her recently. And when I tell
I'm
you,
so sorry.
when I was younger, she was like my advocate. Anything that I wanted to do that was the hip stuff, she would always come in and be like, let her do it. My mother's
That's
name,
right. That's what aunties are
my
for.
mother's name. So my mother's name was Eleanor, right? Yes, Aunt Dots are awesome. Okay, if you got an Aunt
Yeah.
Dots, I know she dope.
Right.
But
That's all right. Hi, son. Shout out to Shy, y'all. She running the show
yeah,
behind the set. I love my girl Shy.
she
Y'all,
is
that's my
doing
sis too. And y'all know you got to check out Sunshine's show on Fridays at
it.
7 p.m. on Blast as well. She has the dopest poets. And then I think this week she has Sharita and Morgan, your daughter. Jackie, your daughter in the
My
Zeta
baby
game.
girl.
Yes, girl. She on Shine's show tomorrow night. So yeah, I know y'all are
Yeah.
extremely close.
That's my
You
baby.
know,
That's one
yeah,
of the babies.
and we're gonna talk about that. So we're gonna get to that. But you already answered my next question. My next question was, what made you start singing? When did you know that singing was something that you wanted to do? And then you say, hey, mama had me on the choir, she had me doing things. But when did you know that, hey, maybe I could do this?
I would say it was when I was in college because I went to UNCG. Yes, I'm a Spartan. Okay,
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 Spartans.
Spartan spirit. But I
Okay.
gotta show love to A&T too because I had a few classes over at A&T. So
And you try.
I always call myself a spaggy. And I was on WNAA 90.1 FM for years.
Y'all, she was on the radio.
Yeah. I was on the radio for a while. So I got mad love for the Aggies, okay? But
Yes. And I respect the Spartans as well. Yes.
yeah. I mean, come on now. We just right down the street from each other and we used to
Well, my
hang.
daughter, she got her degree in social work and she did a joint venture
Yeah.
between A&T and UNCG as well. She graduated from A&T, but she took quite a few of her classes with UNCG. And it's a great program that they have over there for social workers. So, shout out to UNCG Spartans, local university doing big things. There's a lot of great people who have come out of that school. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. So while I was in college, I participated in a lot of singing activities, singing groups. There were a lot of local things that I participated, on the scene. I go to like different clubs back in the day and, get on the mic, do the
Okay.
Yeah. And then you know how life happens and you just kind of get involved. And I graduated and then I started working and, kind of got away from it. But I came back to it and I'm going to tell you how I got back into it. So there is an artist by the name of Evan Gibson. I know you. So Evan actually got me back into singing. So let me tell you what Evan did though. So I've got to give a shout out to DJ Precise.
Okay.
DJ Precise and I went out to one of Evan's events.
Okay.
He had been telling Evan about me singing and stuff. And so Evan's like, bring out. So we went out there and it was like an open mic that he was having at this coffee club that, it was like a coffee and a bar slash place down on Summit Avenue.
Okay.
And so we went out, had a good time. And there were two other young ladies that were there. One named Mika, one named Audrey. And so we met that night. And so Evan was like, yo, I need some background vocals for this song. And we got up. He was like, y'all, come on, come on. And I'm looking like, wait a minute, you want me to get on the mic tonight?
Did
Like,
you really do
like
that? Evan is something, girl.
I like DJ. I was like, besides, he want me to get on the mic tonight? and Evan was like, yeah, come on. So we all got up there and we backed Evan on a song that he was performing that night. And it blended so well. We didn't know each other from Adam's House Cats. Okay? For real. We didn't know each other at all. But we had that harmony going. And that's when the Ladies of Jam was born.
Y'all be singing. I used to love seeing y'all sing. Okay, so listen. Evan is responsible for Ladies of Jam. Now, I never knew that. I never knew that story.
Yes. He is the founder of the Ladies of Jam.
Get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is the founder. And so that night started something. And we, exchanged numbers and we met up. We started rehearsing. And we started having shows. The person that gave us our very, very first show was a man that just passed away, Mr. Mike
Boston. Oh, wow.
Boston gave us our first show, which was, at Baby Boston's, the very, very first Boston's House.
The small one. Yes, I remember that one.
So, yeah, he gave us our first show.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then you went on to be in Alter Egos, your go-go band that you have with Mr. Nalja James and Miss Denise. What's Denise's last name?
Demia.
Yes, Demia. So Demia. Yes. And y'all be on it. Okay.
Let me tell you something. Alter Egos band is my baby. That's my baby right there.
Okay.
Denalja James's dream. Like, she had a dream, a vision about this band, and called me up and was like, "Hey, I got an idea."
I remember because when I interviewed y'all all together. Now, if y'all remember, I interviewed Alter Egos way back when I first started doing this show, and I had them all on here, and she told about that dream, and I was like, everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? And then you got my homie Dr. Feelgood on the bass. Now now he gonna always bring it.
Let me tell you something about Dr. Feelgood. First of all, Dr. Feelgood held me down in the Ladies of Jam as well. He was my bass Ladies of Jam. So he knows what I like to hear on the bass line. So
he nasty with it too, girl. He is nasty with that bass.
Good. Shout out to Denalja James and Hill, because we've been rocking ever since our first show at Churchill's. How
long have y'all been together as a group, Jackie?
Since September 2015.
Wow.
Yes.
So y'all been together, 11 years?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, hey, that's a long time to be a group.
Yeah, because a lot of people can't say that they've been in a group for 11 years.
No, because most groups fall out with each other. The history speaks for itself with these groups and stuff. So that's amazing. And you still got one of your musicians?
Yeah.
That's amazing. And girl, that band, y'all band go hard. I love it. So if you like go-go and you want to see an all-female front line, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all got to pop down here to North Carolina and see one of their shows, because I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. It's a whole vibe. But baby, the vibe was when Miss Jackie Renee had her show last Friday at Allura's, and I'm telling you, we were all on our feet. We was into look. I cried when you sang the other side of the game, because baby, that song bring back memories for me. I was like, baby, she singing that song. honey, that song, the way you sang that song, then you got up there and rapped, and I said, "This she showing her tail tonight, baby. That might tie.
Let me
That
tell
might
you
get
something. Let me tell you something. By being in the Alter Egos band, one thing with that band is very, very high energy. Very, very high energy.
It is.
So, I'll look at my co-band, my co-front line members, and they full of energy because that doggone Denalda James can be
Girl, don't she? I'll be
group.
like, damn, can I get some of her energy,
I'm
please?
trying
Thank
to tell you, she bopping around like the energizing bunny. And because I look to my right, and then all of a sudden I see her down in the crowd. Like, wait a minute, what happened?
She is the ultimate hype lady. Let me tell you. And I love, but you know what? That's what sets y'all apart. Y'all are dope. Y'all each play your part. You know what I'm saying? And it makes for a phenomenal experience, not just a show. But when Jackie Renee got up there the other night, and then shout out to Denalja because she has a show tomorrow, right? At Allure, so
Saturday at Allure.
Oh, it's Saturday. Okay, yeah.
Saturday at Allure. Yes, please, please, please come on and support Miss Denalja James.
Yeah, I'll go see her.
Behind the mic at Allure, and the host will be Gab Beats.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Yeah, Gabby will be
very nice.
So
look, we out here. Look, we advertising everybody tonight, baby.
I know they're getting a little bit.
Now, Jack, I didn't ask you what you drinking.
So this is called a gingerita.
A gingerita?
Uh-huh.
What's that? Some ginger ale with some tequila? What alcoholics? I'm not an alcoholic, but what people who drink me knowing stuff? Huh? I pop some champagne. I'm drinking some pink champagne because it's a celebration. This is my first show of the year.
Yeah.
I got my twin on here with me.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because 2025 was pretty amazing. It was pretty dope. So I'm ready to see what 2026 is going to do. Now, I ain't going to lie. I lost some folk last year, and you was talking about some your aunties. That's the mom. My Aunt Sheila used to live with us when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like another mother to me. All my aunts are, but especially Aunt Sheila, because she stayed with us. She was the baby. And I lost my auntie, and I lost her actually the end of 2024. So this was our first Christmas without my Aunt Sheila. And she loved music. She loved music, and she loved Luther Vandross. So whenever I want to think about my auntie, I just put Luther on because, baby, that's who she rocked with was Luther Vandross. You understand?
That was my Luther. That was my mama's boy right there. She loved.
Yeah, that's who Sheila Ann like. Sheila Ann loved Luther. Okay,
you can't say Luther.
Now, Jackie, tell these people what your zodiac sign is, girl.
Oh, I am a Scorpio all day, twice on Sunday. Okay, I am Scorpio.
I call her the Black Panther, not the Pink Panther. I call it the Black Panther because she is a real Scorpio. The honey, new Scorpio, you tell them so they start investigating. He do what now? Where he from? What he do? I'll be like, girl. What that say? I can't see my eyes.
Big Lufa. My mom love them both though. My mom love Big Luther or Little Luther.
I love it. Yeah, he was a little, and even though when he said, "Can I take you out tonight?" We was with it.
Yeah, we was with it.
We don't care who it was singing about. People be like, "Who he singing to?" Whoever listening.
We don't care. We don't care.
Oh, and don't. And still don't.
Now, my mama also she liked Gerald Levert too.
Now wait a minute. Now that was my baby daddy right now.
Yeah.
That was my husband in my brains.
Yeah.
On the inside. I met him. I done told this story a million times, but I met him in the airport one time, y'all. And when I saw him, I couldn't help myself. I ran up and I said, Gerald, I just love you. And he hugged me. And I told him he smelled good. And he said, where you from? I said, North Carolina. And he said, "Oh, he told me I like y'all North Carolina women. Y'all all right with me." I said, "Oh no, I just want to go home with you, Gerald."
Oh
I
my
miss
God.
that man, honey. When I found out he died, baby, honey, I had to go in the morning like my real husband died. I couldn't take it.
Girl, we
Oh my
all
God.
got some Gerald Levert. I went to one of his concerts and I remember he was tossing out these teddy bears. Yeah, these little teddy bears. They were like different colors, and because he was known as the teddy bear. So
Yeah.
he was these velvet teddy bears.
Yeah.
And fights almost broke out over them teddy bears.
Girl, I seen him when he was with his brothers when they came to A&T one time when they did Casanova. That was a long time ago. And then I saw him once, when he was a solo artist. But I always I tell people all the time, if I didn't get pregnant listening to Gerald Levert, I practiced quite a bit at some point in time. Because he make you want to. Okay, anyway. Now, before we go any further, I want y'all to see how Jackie was cutting up the other night. Real quick. We gonna listen. We gonna put that rapping on, Sunshine. Honey. And you were just prancing in them boots, honey. You couldn't be still, could you? Girl.
That band. Yeah, the band was smoking. When I tell you, shout out to the Allure Collective.
I love that.
But I was in good hands. I mean, you got Sean Murray on keys. You had Corey on drums. You had Terrence on guitar. And shout out to the music director, KP Coleman. Man, bad on that bass. Because he was on the bass. What?
Right.
Shout out to him. He was wonderful to work with. Because I gave him the songs that I wanted to do, and went ahead and relayed that to the band to make sure the band was where they needed to be, and they were. I have absolutely no complaints.
You would never know that y'all had not performed together because it was that dope. So we're at the halfway mark. So what we have to do now is we have to go to our artist of the week. And so our artist of the week, she told me her name. This is a newer artist on Blast. She's phenomenal. She's really dope. Thank you, Shad. Thank you. Hey, Shad.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I was trying to say, we still got one more song of Jackie's to play.
But we're going to play that on the second half.
You want a second half? Okay. All right. So, yes, our Blast Artist Spotlight is Marie Bongiovanno with Late December.
Why we keep pretending that this fire still burns warm? We hold on like the weather, but our seasons change the form. Who are we fooling, baby? We both seen the truth inside. Love can fade so gently that we barely even realize. You say I'm sorry, and I'm not like it's enough, but you're tired of my relapses. I'm tired of being tough. We're two hearts holding on to something slipping through our hands. Still loving out of habit, more than loving who we am. Why don't we walk away with dignity and grace? Leaving doesn't mean we never loved, it just means we need a space. We keep hurting one another, trying so damn hard to stay. But maybe love means knowing when to gently walk away. Let's make the most of these holidays. One last December night, then come January, baby, we'll go and find our light. I see the way you look at me, like searching for the past, but all the good intentions in the world can make pain last. We built a life together, but the cracks are showing through, and loving you is killing me, like loving me is killing you. We keep rewriting stories we already lived before. We play the same apologies, like we're stuck behind a door. My heart says maybe stay, my soul says let it go. And deep inside I know the peace is something we both like. We walk away from ways. Leaving doesn't mean we never loved, it just means we need a space. We keep hurting one another, trying so damn hard to stay. But maybe love means knowing when so to gently walk away. Let's make the most of these holidays. One last December night, then come January, baby, we'll go and find our light. Can we hold each other one last time without the pain? Can we kiss like we remember, even knowing it won't stay? One last Christmas morning, one last New Year's toast. Let's celebrate the memories of the ones who love the most. Why don't we walk away with dignity and grace? Letting go don't mean the love was wrong, it just means it changes shape. We're two good people trying, but we lost our way to us. Now peace is calling, softly telling both of us to trust. So let's treasure this December, every moment warm and bright. Then come January, baby, we'll let each other find what's
And part and so that was Marie Bongiovanno last December. So if you like what you heard, you too can be a blast artist yourself. You run on over to Blast Media, that's blastmusic247.com, and create your own account. So you too can be
We all feel like da-da-dum-dum-dum.
we mean you. And if
I
you
hear you.
like your music to be featured during our podcast, just run on over to blastmusic247.com. You can join, use the premium account, and it is not just for the artists, it's for the fans. So if you want a nice streaming platform, you run over and you can get yours for the free as well, and you can browse all the artists that are on there. Because Jackie, we've been waiting for you. I'm already on there, so I'm waiting on you to come join me, sis.
Come on.
I hear you. I hear you.
Look, for Sean, get off of here. We listen. Yeah, we had an epic time in Charlotte one time. Remember that night we went out and danced all night, and the next day I couldn't move my damn feet and my knees.
And what's so crazy is that
Woo!
for that I think, and all of us was like not from here originally. That was down here partying. Like as long as I've been living here, I think I've been out with y'all, and then of course Tamika. But yeah,
Yeah.
if it ain't people that I already know or is from other towns, I don't go out around here.
And we had a good time, baby. We had a good time, didn't we? And shout out to what DJ Precise. You talked about him earlier. He did my birthday party one year. He's
Yeah.
dope. He's one of the dopest DJs around here too. So shout out DJ Precise. We're gonna give you a shout out because baby, we had
Yeah.
a time that night. Y'all hear me?
We had a time.
A time was had.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So
All right.
thank you. Peace. Okay, so now what we're going to talk about is, so you did your solo show. Do you have any music out that people can listen to, Jackie?
I do. I actually have a song called Safe Space that's out. I put it out actually last year. And yeah, you can stream it on Spotify, any of the platforms, music platforms. So yeah.
And they look it up. It's called Safe
Safe
Space.
Space. Safe
And
Space.
they just put in Jackie Renee.
Yes, you just put in Jackie Renee. And the producer was Cam Lewis.
Okay, producer Kim Lewis. Hi, Kim Lewis.
Yes,
If you're watching, wonderful.
yes.
Okay. And I love that song because, honey, Pinky had me playing that song all the time. Pinky
That's my
fixates
girl.
on songs, honey, and I just be like, that baby. Okay.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
If she likes something, baby, we gonna listen to it around here. Now she get that from her sugar. Okay.
Yeah.
For people in the listening world, my grandbabies don't call me grandma, they call me sugar. So she'd be like, Sugar, I want to hear the song. I believe right now we going through the Chris Brown So You Could Tell stage. I'm so sick of the I'm so sick. I ain't got nothing against you, Chris Brown, but I'm tired of hearing your song. Okay, thank you. I'm sick of it. All right.
Oh, she's growing up. She's growing up.
She will be 8 this year. 8 years old.
Wow. Pinky is
Let's talk about some big Taurus energy. Oh, Chris Brown a Taurus, ain't he? Yeah, he is a Taurus, ain't he, honey?
I got some Taurus in me.
That's your what? Which one is that? Your rising or your moon?
Moon and rising.
Oh, hell. Damn. That's what I can't tell you nothing. Damn. That's right. Honey, listen, baby, I grew up with a Taurus mama. Y'all understand? I know about them Tauruses, baby.
A Taurus auntie. That was a Taurus.
Yes. Okay. So enough said. And baby, parenting is different now, but back in the day, the last thing you want to do is rile up the Taurus.
Oh my God.
Because them hands was handsing. You hear me? These children now, they don't know.
And see, my dad was light on her feet. She was light on her feet. Like,
like she was twinkle toes, you said. You said she was twinkle toes.
She'll get to you quick. Get to you quick.
Girl, I remember one time, now y'all, I'm just having to tell this story. My mama, I call myself talking back to my mama. Mm-mm. I don't recall her moving. I didn't see her move or nothing. Nothing. Ask my sister because she was there. But baby, the way it felt like my whole mouth caved in. I was like, did she hit me in the mouth?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's like
what rings on? What'd she say?
She said, me too, I walk in stealth mode.
Girl, listen, I can't do it. I'm like, what is happening around here, lady?
I'm trying to tell you, it seemed like she was levitating. My whoop,
Honey, that little Gail boy, baby, she can move and you wouldn't even see her move, honey. And if she looked down them glasses, you was, baby, you better collect your thoughts. You better collect your thoughts.
Same thing with Aunt Dot. When she looked through them glasses like that, oh, it's on. It's on. It's like a plan was being fixed up. They looked up on them glasses.
I just got a chill on my spine. I don't have time for that. Okay.
Whew.
So Jackie also just completed doing For Colored Girls, the stage play. We both finished doing For Colored Girls, the stage play. Shout out to stage and what's the name of the company? Crown and Curtain. Crown and Curtain. Lord, I'm trying to get that. Crown and Curtain.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal. Led by Miss Tamika Allen, Darlene. Is it Rosario? Is her last name Rosario?
Yeah.
Darlene Rosario. Miss Lindsey Brown, who was also in there. I'm missing somebody. Shanielle Foster. And what's
Sarah Olsen.
Miss Sarah Olsen. Yes.
Sarah Olsen. Yes.
And they make up the Crown and Curtain, and it was a phenomenal show. We sold out both shows.
Yes.
It was a lot. Okay. It was a lot, but we had fun.
It was a very intense play. It was a very intense play. I was Lady in Orange.
And I was Lady in Blue.
And so we had a lot to learn. Lot.
There was lots of tears behind the scenes. Let me tell y'all. There was a lot. Everybody got sick.
Yes. Yeah. During this, I had COVID and the flu at the same time. Who does it? Who catches COVID and the flu at the same time? But I did. And
she still showed up and showed out when it was all said and done.
Woo.
So when did you start acting? Because little known fact, people don't know you played the lead in the play that I did. When did we do Trying to Make Heaven My Home? Was it last year or year before last?
Last year. It was last year.
Girl, you know what? Time is just starting to just jail for me. Like, I'll be losing track of time. But we did Trying to Make Heaven Our Home, and Jackie played the Nina Simone. And it was a play about Nina Simone after she died and went to heaven. And we'll be doing the play again next year.
Yeah.
But y'all, Jackie killed it. She killed it. And she was so nervous. And I told her, I said, Jackie, fix your mind that you're going to do this. And she did it. And I was so proud of her to watch her get up there and do it afraid.
Yeah, I did that one definitely afraid. This was my first lead role, because usually I do like your little supporting roles or I'll do ensemble, but this was me stepping out once again and into a lead role. Actually, no, let me tell the truth of what happened.
Tell the truth, girl.
I gotta tell the truth. So there was actually another person that was supposed to be Nina Simone, and I was going to be another character. However, unfortunately, that young lady, she got a chance to be in Phenomenal Woman.
Right.
And so she had to go and be on the road. And so my sorority sister, that's one of the writers of this play, Miss Gina Bridges, came to me.
Shout out to Delta Blues Multimedia.
Yeah. Shout out to Delta Blues Multimedia. Shout out to Dr. Gil Hatcher.
Yes. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Dr. Gil.
Happy birthday, Dr. Gil Hatcher. Mama Gail. But so I got a phone call from Gina saying, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm good. And I was like, okay, I knew it was about the play. I knew that she wanted to talk about the play. So I was like, oh, okay, when we gonna get started with rehearsal? Well, let's talk about something else. I'm like, okay. She's like, it's in relation to the play. I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, so we need you to be Nina Simone. I said, you need me to do what? We need you to be Nina Simone. She's like, JP, I think you can do it. I think you can do it. I was like, what? I was like, but I was actually, I was supposed to be another character. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you got this. You got this. So I was coerced and kind of voluntold to be Nina Simone.
You were voluntold, and you did, but you did it. And then you and oh my God, he played Peter. What's wrong with my brain tonight? I think the champagne getting to me. Juan Isla. Yes, baby. When I tell you, y'all two had a great chemistry.
When I tell you Juan, that's my dude. Shout out to Juan Isla.
Hi, Juan.
Because I'm trying to tell you, he gave me some of the best advice as to how to handle this role. So I really appreciate him, because I'm telling you, we fed off each other. And I mean, he's wonderful to work with. I can't wait to work with him again. Because I mean, I just learned so much from him. So but we got it going. And Nina and St. Peter, we were doing it.
And Jackie and I did the Wiz together. That was the first time.
Yes.
Miss Jackie, she got on stage and she was Auntie M. Wow. And that was good times. And we did that during COVID, y'all.
Yes, we did. And that was one of the greatest experiences, just working with everyone. And that was me getting back into acting, because I hadn't acted in a while. And actually Crazy Carla is the one that was like, hey, you know what, you should audition for this. And at first I was like, oh, it's been a long time since I've done anything in acting. But she convinced me, and I said, okay, I'll do it. And I will never forget that audition. That was like my first audition. First of all, it was during COVID. So the auditions were not in person. We did them online. So
I did mine in person.
I did mine online. So when I got online, there was the great Mabel Robinson up there. Dr. Stephanie Hurt, and there were two other people from New York looking at me. I'm like, oh my God. I felt like, you know how that little clip of the R. Kelly song, they look at me and they looked at me.
And I looked at him and he looked at me.
That's what it felt like, because that was like my first audition. I was like, oh my God. And to see Mabel Robinson up there, I was like, oh my God.
Girl, well, when I auditioned for her, I didn't know she was sitting out there because I couldn't see because of the stage lights.
Listen. Just to see her on his own line.
I probably would have peed on myself if I had known she was sitting out there. But I found out when they turned the lights on, I said.
And then I had to sing. They had me sing certain things, and I was like, "Oh my God, I am sitting here singing in front of Mabel Robinson. What in the world is happening?
It's really going on." Yes, but you did it. And then we did ensemble. It was so much fun.
Oh my
doing
God.
That ensemble. We had the time of our lives, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
It was just, I mean, I have so many fun memories. And then we're going to tell you the story before we let you hear this music right quick. I met Jackie in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Because we both auditioned to be the Miss Angie Stone in her biopic. We heard about it. And well, I didn't know Jackie then. I knew Dr. Feelgood. So Dr. Feelgood was like, oh, my friend Jackie that's in my band, she's going to Texas. Y'all should meet each other when y'all go out there. And I was like, okay. So I was like, well, maybe I'll run into her. So mind you, we out there at the table buying shades, looking at sunglasses. And she said, is your name Carla? And I looked at her. And she said, yeah. And I said, are you Jackie from Alter Egos? And she looked like, bitch, how you know me?
Yeah.
Oh, am I supposed to say that? I'm sorry. I'll be cussing. I'm sorry. But yeah, I did say it. And that's how she looked. And I was like, girl. And we clicked, y'all. We clicked.
Yes, we did.
And
yes,
we got back to North Carolina, and baby, we've been rolling ever since. And it's crazy that I had to go to Texas to meet the twin. But that's exactly what happened. And we ended up hanging with R. Kelly's ex-wife all day.
We did.
Drea. Yeah, she was so much fun. She was so much fun.
She was awesome. She was awesome.
She's really sweet, but she's really fun.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to meet Miss Angie that day. But we met all her people, and all her people kept stopping me because they thought I was her. And then they kept thinking me and Jack. And they was like, wait a minute. You was just over there. No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
That was the other girl. And so we had a fun time. And I just, you know what, Jackie, I'm very grateful for your friendship, one, but I'm grateful for your sisterhood. But it's just been fun watching you do the things, you know, and it's been fun doing the things with you because, you know, that's what true sisterhood is about. Exactly. You do things with your sisters, you learn things, and we do the things afraid. We encourage each other. You know, we've gone through grief together. We've gone through births and deaths and life-changing events together, and we're still here. We are still here looking chocolate and beautiful.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Now, what we gonna do now, real quick, we gonna let y'all hear Jackie Renee sang this song she sang to us last week, baby. And I was sitting back there crying, baby, crying like I was in church. Because my nerves were tore up. Because I was like, come on, Jackie, do what you're doing. But she did it, y'all. So let's take a listen to Miss Jackie Renee singing.
Working out is what it pays the bills. Yes, it does. What you gonna do when it comes to you? Maybe the life that I came to live. Do I relate? Oh, my baby. Brother, tell me, brother, what to do. I know you got to give your best so long. I pray never think me sometimes, and I love you strong. Wake up, gave you some and precious from the feet strong. I can't make it on my heart. Something around and found blue. We became the sun, I became the moon. Precious gifts that we oh, this is me, the work ain't done, but it pays the bills. Yes, situation. Brothers got this complex occupation. And it ain't that he don't have education. His time was right there with graduation. I ain't saying that this life don't work. No, no. But it's me and baby that he heard. Cause I tell him right, he thinks I'm wrong. But I love him strong. Gave me the life that I can't fulfill. Gave me the song that I can't feel. That's the only way to see wrong. I can't make it on my own. Looking around in the clouds blue. He makes fun, I can make the move. If them goes more than this, he with me. What you gonna do when it comes for you? Working out what makes me feel. Yeah, he's love. What you gonna do when it comes for you?
That was dope.
Thank
It was so good. We had such a good time. It was great. Jackie, what would you tell any artist, but especially a singer, a female singer who has a 9 to 5, is working to pay the bills like you do, right?
Right.
A professional woman. You're part of a sorority. You have a professional job. You're part of 2 professional organizations, aren't you? Zeta Phi Beta, and what's the other?
The National Association of University Women.
Yes. And you are so encouraging to women because you do the stuff. You do it and you make it look seamless. You work, you're out here in the community helping people in as a social worker, as a community advocate. Y'all, that's what she do in real life. And then she's singing, she's acting, she's being a friend, a sister to people. What will you tell another young woman who's coming behind you and saying, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I want to sing, but.
Basically, you just got to really, really focus on what it is that you want to do and have that conversation with yourself. Okay, what is it that I want to do? Because like we can sit here and say we want to do this, that, and the third. We got to put a plan into place. You know what I mean? Put a plan into place. Every year I do a vision board. I started doing vision boards probably, I want to say like maybe 2015. And I've been doing one each year. And I always like to have something visual that I can look and say, hey, I said at the beginning of the year, I'm going to do this. And how I reward myself is when the new year come in, I like to put a gold star on the
Hey, that's your sister.
Yeah, that like motivates me to keep on going. So definitely putting a plan in place. Also understanding that sometimes you can't do everything all at once. That's something that I had to really, really tell myself. Because, I'll have all these ideas. Like as a creative, sometimes at night, I'll think of some different things that I want to do. But rest is important.
Yes.
Learning that self-care is important.
Yes.
And also understanding that the word no is a complete sentence.
Sure is, ain't it?
Yeah.
Look, for those of y'all out in podcast land that don't know, ain't it? Isn't it not? Isn't it? Okay.
The word no is a complete sentence. And you just have to know, what you're willing to accept, what you're willing to not accept, and, put yourself first. Put your dreams first.
Now, Jackie, are you
Mhm.
single?
I am. I
Yeah,
am.
ain't she so pretty? She's so pretty. And she's single. Okay, that's all I was like.
I
You
am.
better get in there. Listen. Yeah. Listen, I just listen.
Yes, I am.
Well, we are about to leave. We thank y'all for y'all patience tonight. I ain't gonna hold you long. I ain't gonna lie like them preachers and tell you we about to go and then we preach for about 30 more minutes. I ain't gonna do you that way, okay? But Jackie, it has been a complete and absolute honor having you on here tonight on my 110th episode of Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Thank you so much, sis, for coming on and talking to the people and sharing yourself with the Crazy Carla Concoctions family, the Blast family. We appreciate you. We love you. And we'll probably have you back on here again. Hey, you stay doing stuff. So who knows?
Hey, call me up. Call me up. And I appreciate you for even thinking of me to be on your show and commemorating the 110th episode of Crazy Carla's Concoctions. I mean, thank you. I appreciate it.
No, thank you, really, seriously. And thank you, Shine. Thank you, Shine, for holding it down for a sister in the
Thank you,
background. Thank you. It's because
You're welcome.
thank you, sis.
You
I know
did
she
that.
got stuff to do. So with that being said, listen, y'all, remember, be kind to people because you don't know what a person has gone through in a day. You don't know what a person has experienced, y'all. And there's a lot of grief going on in this country. It's a lot of overwhelming stuff. Every time you turn on that TV, it's like chaos and mayhem. And you can be the difference in somebody's life. You can by just being genuinely a nice person to somebody. Just be nice.
Yeah.
Just be nice. Right?
Right.
So, ladies, gentlemen, space aliens, dogs, puppets, cats, bats, rats, we thank you. Okay. And until next time, Crazy Carla's Concoctions, Jackie Renee and Miss Sunshine, we out.
Peace.
That's my girl right there.